Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are back with our episodes of Person of Interest, episode 5 of season 2. Last one was about the mob boss, who pretty much can't let go of the fact that he's losing grip on everyone around him. Total old school. Gets his son killed in the process, and it's just one of those things. I feel doesn't matter what they are, whether they're Russian gangsters or mob bosses or Irish or whatever, their time is really limited with the way in which they conduct business. And that just helped highlight it. Anyway, moving on. I have no idea what's coming next. I still want to know more about Root. We seem to have come away from it for a little bit. And I still want to know more about Harold. So let's go. Episode 5.
Yeah, I hear that's about to change. That reporter, Maxine Angelis, she says one of Griffin's money men has been cooking the books.
This little game cuts both ways. What will your readers think when they find out you get your stories using blackmail?
They'll think I'm good at my job.
Dedicated reporters have to be increasingly creative to get the truth.
Finch, is that feedback?
No, I simply made the grievous error of buying Bear a squeaky toy.
Going after powerful men.
Remember had a lot more dirty cops out there? You were right. The feds are indicting dozens of NYPD officers.
On my way. Agent Donnelly, big day for you.
Thanks, Carter. And don't think I've forgotten about your man in a suit. We will catch him as soon as we're done with this.
Hey, Carter, my 2 cents. Let this one go, okay? Every crook HR screwed over, every cartel they were in bed with, they're all gonna want the big boss dead.
The day the FBI got into HR, I saw you helping that guy in the suit. You know what even crossed my mind? You might be the rat who tried to take us down. Your partner's all buddy-buddy with Donnelly. So you're gonna find out what they're looking for. Push comes to shove, who's got your back here? That goody two-shoes partner of yours, or me?
So, Quinn, what brings you out of Campaign HQ?
My boss is screaming mostly. You've made this a very tough day for me.
Well, when you sign on as campaign manager for a crook like Ed Griffin, you gotta expect a few tough days.
Griffin wants your head on a pike.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to get in line. The head of HR. The FBI knows they don't have the big boss. And now they're just scooping up everybody, hoping they'll catch him if they cast a wide enough net.
Someone's dialing Maxine's cell. Number blocked, no ID.
Maxine Angelis.
I can't tell you my name, but I have information you want.
Okay, what is that exactly?
HR's big boss, I know who it is Christopher Zambrano. They're arresting him tonight.
Who is this?
Whom I'm sure you will remember.
Yep.
But unlike his father, Christopher seems to have kept his nose clean.
Got eyes and ears on Zambrano, Finch.
Search all you want.
All you're gonna find is imported furniture, parts of a kitty carousel, which I bought for charity.
I can't find anything in Zambrano's digital footprint to suggest that he's the head of HR, but until we can figure out a way to hide you in plain sight, perhaps you should enlist some backup.
The other photo I sent you was Chris Zambrano. Maxine thinks he's HR's big boss.
So he's crooked like his dad, huh?
Fusco, when's the last time you saw your pal Simmons?
We haven't talked since I shot at him covering your ass.
Find him. Tail him.
I got him, Glenn. The head of HR, Christopher Zambrano.
He admitted it to you?
I don't think he was yelling at me because he's innocent. I hear Donnelly's already filed the indictment.
Well, the cat's out of the bag.
Yep.
But Miss Angelis is not out of danger yet. And Zambrano may order her execution for simple revenge. She's not safe until he's behind bars.
No one's seen his face. No one knows his name. I'm not even sure he exists. But he's like something out of a comic book. When people are in trouble, he comes out of nowhere.
Then why
He
after him?
always seems to be there just in time. And whoever he is, he saves a lot of lives.
I read your website. Ever worry that writing about a man like that might put you in harm's way?
In times of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act.
George Orwell.
Zambrano's not the boss.
He isn't even a suspect. But then she wrote that thing. She put a bullseye on his chest. Every crook HR screwed, every cartel they worked with,
They're gonna go for him.
Dead.
I guess the FBI doesn't have him bluejacked.
Mr. Zambrano! Mr. Zambrano!
Shit. Yeah.
didn't get here in time.
That's on you, I'm afraid.
I just need to get a statement. You found Mr. Zambrano, right?
He was shot. He wasn't breathing.
Can I get her out of here?
Yeah.
All I want is the name of the person who first told you that Chris Zambrano was the head of HR.
Don't have it.
I got a call. It was an anonymous tip.
Zambrano wasn't HR's boss. He was the witness that could bring the boss down, with names and dollar amounts for everyone on HR's payroll.
Oh my God.
The boss. And when the Don died, Chris Zambrano found that ledger. But unlike his dad, Chris was a good man. When he realized what he was holding, he called the FBI.
Why didn't you?
Well, shit.
What we were arguing about. I tried to convince him. But because of people like you calling him a criminal all his life, Zambrano was afraid that we would think he was dirty too.
And we're gonna find out who that bastard is and bring him down.
And I'll search
that's
Zambrano's
screwed.
digital footprint. See if I can find out where he hid the ledger with the boss's name in it.
Yeah, look, we're gonna have to use this thing to discredit you. Everything you wrote about Griffin. We're throwing you under the bus, Max.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're a true friend, Quinn. I put getting the scoop before getting the truth.
You did?
And my arrogance cost a good man his life.
I know how it feels.
Careful.
To do things you can never take back. I can't stop you from hurting or wanting to fix this.
Bear's even cuter than his picture. Wow. Guess your boring job pays all right.
Ah.
I'm calling in sick tomorrow.
When were you ever going to need all those? You shouldn't have brought her back here, Mr. Reese. Even the best cover just goes so deep.
Zambrano gets killed for knowing the name of HR's boss 5 days before an election. Are you telling me the boss is running for mayor?
Maybe.
I'm rendering an opinion. One of Griffin's
And he's
old
got the clout.
clients just confirmed being harassed by Bogle and Pitt during their campaign. If he were looking for a place to hide that ledger, maybe he would put it where he thought no one would go looking.
Pen and paper ledger, as I thought it would be.
Want to find out who's running HR?
Thanks, Maxine. I gotta tell you, Maxine, you've been a huge help. First Zambrano, then the ledger, and...
Who is your boss, by the way? Should we open that ledger and find out?
FBI, we're here in official business.
No, you're not.
Jealous is a witness in a homicide investigation. Drop your guns.
You hear sirens, Pitt?
You're gonna have to shoot. Ledger. She's looking.
Where's Griffin? Where's Griffin? Walker.
Ooh. Shit.
What did I miss?
Nothing you can't read in tomorrow's paper.
Excuse me, ma'am. We're gonna need that as evidence. Thank you.
What are you doing, Fusco? Shit.
So after that, we've got the fundraiser in Midtown, then we have to get that back to
You ain't doing shit, pal.
Landon Walker, you're under arrest for receiving bribes, enterprise corruption, and conspiracy.
You're off the hook. The boss is locked up.
You both are.
Are we done here?
The head of HR is brilliant. Not the type to hire a pair of washed-up feds to gun down a reporter. And Walker, I'm not convinced he has the cunning or the connections.
The people of New York have spoken, and I'm proud to be your next mayor.
Remind me never to cross you, boss.
That's why I never put my name on the payroll. Who needs money when you have real power? But we'll be here forever.
Well, shit. Okay, episode 5. Damn, that was a really good episode. I did not think for a moment there, right at the end, I was starting to question if it wasn't Walker. Was it this other guy, Simmons? And he is also in plain sight, just pretending to be a cop. But no. Unbelievable. There's always so many players. You never really realise just how far up the chain it goes, and just when you think you have the boss, you find out they've got a boss. Very strategically done with the reporter, especially with the comments at the end about the man in the suit. Somehow, I don't know how, but Finch managed to engineer keeping your cover there, because Reese just wanted to go all in. But he played along, and somehow it worked. I mean, she's a pretty good reporter, but if she ever finds out, that one got by her. And it couldn't have been more plain sight and more obvious. But done in the way that it was done, not giving a second thought to it, he was very careful with how he handled that. I love the little funny moments in this as well with Finch. It's always, he's the absolute genius, but at the same time, when it comes to the actual physical side of things, he's the bumbling Inspector Clouseau type with the dog and the closet. And I like the fact that he threw the squeaker out the damn thing at the end. I have a dog, and I purposely make sure I don't buy anything with squeakers in, and if I accidentally do, he tends to rip the damn thing out faster than I could anyway, because he particularly doesn't like them anyway, wants to rip them out. So the pages that Fusco tore out, excuse me, were of his name and the other guy Simmons, and him saying, once you're in, you're in for good. Even though we got all the, oh, once you've done this, you're out bullshit. This is the problem when you get in with organised crime. There is no out. There's only one out, and it's you in a box. I don't know. So it still isn't over. We've got rid of the dirty politician. But how the hell are you going to get this guy now? At least she got to keep her job. And make some sort of recompense for getting that guy killed. I knew the ledger would be pen and paper though. It had to be, because his father was old school and the rocking horse made complete sense. I hadn't thought of it until we got to that point in the episode and we're starting looking for it. And she brought up, where would he hide it where people wouldn't go looking for it? And then the rocking horse thing just sparked up in my head. She got that all backwards. And to say how married she is to her job and committed, that was her biggest mistake. Just taking a tip from someone you know nothing about, burner phone, never heard from him before, too easy manipulated, and it worked to perfection. Unfortunately, almost cost her everything. So she thinks he's caught up on Zoe. I like it. I wasn't expecting to see Zoe in this episode. Right, so what's next? Because we have just been revealed who the boss is, but Reese and Finch have no idea, and neither does anyone else really. Fusco, all of them, Carter, none of us know at all, and neither the hell does the damn FBI. So it's still continuous, this storyline. It's far from over. We'll just see where it goes next, and we'll be back with episode 6 in the next few days, guys. So if you want to watch this, of course, it will be available over on Patreon, full length as normal. Link will be in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, by all means, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you for the next episode very soon. If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed this show, by all means, hit that sub button. I would very much appreciate it. And I'll see you for the next one. Take care.